Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. What
and
a fun
Happy
night.
Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Tonight we're going to begin in song and continue in song because Hanukkah is all about celebrating joy and continuing to bring light each and every night. And I'll be talking about that a little bit. But I'm going to ask everyone to turn to their song sheet first. And we're going to begin with Sivivan.
Okay, here we go. That's a fun laugh. We got to get in the Hanukkah spirit, everybody. Sevivan, sof, 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 Hanukkah, hu chag tov, Hanukkah, hu chag tov, Sevivan, sof, sof, sof. We're going to try that again, everybody. That wasn't very lively. Here we go. Okay? Sevivan, sof, 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 Hanukkah, hu chag tov, Hanukkah, hu chag tov, Sevivan, sof, 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 Hag simcha kulam, nes gadol hayasham, nes gadol hayasham, Hag simcha kulam, Hanukkah holiday, with the dreidels we shall play. When they spin and turn some more, watch them drop to the floor. All right, there we go. All right, everybody did great. So, who else needs a song sheet? Okay. Here we go. So sorry about that. We couldn't wait. So we have a little dreidel. And does anyone remember what the dreidel in Israel will say? What will it say, Sam? Right, in Israel it's po. And what is it in the United States? There, Sham. Excellent. We have a wonderful religious school.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I have a little dreidel. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel I shall play. It has a lovely body with legs so short and thin. And when it gets all tired, it drops and then I win. Oh, dreidel, 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 with legs so short and thin. Oh, dreidel, 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 it drops and then I win. My dreidel's always playful, it loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel, come play now, let's begin. Oh, dreidel, 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 it loves to dance and spin. Oh, dreidel, 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 come play now, let's begin. Or here's the rules. One person spins the dreidel, and when the spinning's through, the dreidel drops with one side up and tells you what to do. Nun means you get nothing, Gimel means you win, Hey means you get half the pot, and Shin you put one in.
So before we begin to light lights tonight, I just wanted to share that the Hanukkah flames reach outward. Small, defiant sparks, place where the world can see them. We put them in our windows so that all can see the beauty of their light. That's added to each and every night. They whisper of courage, of miracles that begin with a single act of faith, of a people who refuse to let their story go dark. And the Shabbat candles glow inward, soft, steady, welcoming. They gather us close, drawing peace into our homes, the way a shoreline draws in the tide. Their light does not shout. It settles. It reminds us that holiness begins with stillness. When Hanukkah falls on Shabbat, we stand between these two kinds of radiance. One calls us to illumine the world. The other calls us to illumine our hearts. Together, they teach us that Jewish light is never one-dimensional. It is the courage to stand tall and the humility to rest. It is a fire of resistance and the glow of peace. It is the miracle that happens in public and the miracle that happens quietly at the dinner table. So as we candle both sets of candles tonight, may we learn to hold both truths, the outward flame that declares who we are to the world and the inward flame that reminds us of who we strive to be, and the harmony that comes when both burn side to side. May these lights tonight soften our week and help us see the holiness that flickers in every single corner of our life. So we're going to turn to lighting the Hanukkah blessings. We were so blessed this week to be in so many different towns to help light the Chanukah and to bring light to so many. And it's always so beautiful to be welcomed and to be able to bring the miracle of light where we go.
So besides the rabbi, does anyone know why we light the menorah first? Nellie.
Because once you strike the Shabbat candles, you're not allowed to work.
Right. And the Talmud's very specific about this. Not only that, but if you're trying to light the menorah and then your Shabbat candles, if one light goes, you can't take one light from the other. You have to keep the lights separate. So Jews are very legalistic. And I need everyone to say a prayer that this goes well. Okay. All right.
The Hanukkah blessings are found on page 572.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlikner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim la'avoteinu, vayamim v'adim b'azman hazeh. Okay.
Doing great, Gabby.
Oh, thanks. I feel like, Paul Revere or Who Let the Light Out?
We got a horse ready for you for after service.
Thank you. It's a Hanukkah miracle.
Yes. We turn.
My last time I have to worry about that.
You either got to get very high heels or bring in a very tall person from
Yeah.
the congregation to light next year. We turn to page 120 in our prayer books, and we invite forward to light the candles and to recite the words of Kiddush, Ellen Goldberg, Nancy Zaslow, and Liz Miller.
Look at your Hanukkah all decked out.
And we didn't even plan it.
No, you just realized it was a holiday, which is very amazing, actually. We join together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. We continue with the Kiddush on page 123. Somebody take a cup. Want to read this? The heaven and the earth?
The heaven and earth were finished, and all their array. On the seventh day, God finished the work that God had been doing, and God ceased on the seventh day from all the work that God had done. And God blessed the seventh day and declared it holy, because on it God ceased from all the work of creation that God had done.
We join together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzav banu, v'shabbat kodsho, v'ahava u'ratzon hinhilanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit. Ki hu yom tehillah b'mikveh kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim. Ki vanu v'acharta v'tanu kidasha mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha v'ahava u'ratzon hilchatanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashavat. Amen.
L'chaim. We thank Sisterhood for putting together a beautiful dinner for us all tonight, and Men's Club as well. And I'd also like to point out that Liz Miller is becoming an adult bat mitzvah in June, along with the rest of her class.
Yeah, and more importantly, she has a Hanukkah manicure, and you all need to see it.
Is that more important?
Many might say.
We turn to the Baruch Hu, which is found on page 146. Please rise if you're able.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Barechu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai hamevorach le'olam va'ed. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie.
The Shema is found on page 152.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Please be seated.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אלוהים מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ושוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להוד על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
We turn to page 157 and we read antiphonally. The Cantor side begins on the first paragraph on the bottom, and then we continue.
In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth.
The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and your love. You guys can do better than that.
From bondage in Egypt, we were delivered. At Sinai, we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, to keep alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea.
Rabbi, I noticed how you had our side start and end up saying, though our failings are many and our faults are great.
Oh, that was our part.
No, that was our side, right?
Oh.
It's okay. That was very strategic.
I just wanted to point out that the only way that we are going to find peace in this world is if we work together. And every night when we add another light, instead of taking one away, we bring more light into this world. And that's what we need to do each and every day.
We sing
Mi
our
chamocha.
prayer for that we sang Mi chamocha when we got to the other side of the Red Sea, when we escaped Egypt, and it's set to one of the Chanukah melodies. Page 158. Mi chamocha ma'inim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, norat hilot osefene, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed.
On page 164, we find the tefillah, the prayer, or the Amidah, the standing prayer. It is a central prayer of all of our prayer services. And on Shabbat and Hanukkah, we can only ask for two things. What are those two things? Staying present.
You know, it's a great answer, but it wasn't the one she was looking for.
No.
It's a great answer, Bailey. It's a great answer. Well, one starts
Okay.
with P, and one is the thing you get from the doctor. Look, they're brilliant.
Did I say health?
Health.
Oh, you get medicine from the doctor.
No, you get good health from the doctor. Okay, all right.
On page 164, please rise if you're able.
You can get medicine for Shabbat. Adonai sefatatita ufi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, v'lehavotinu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor v'Hanara, Elion, Gomer Hasadim Tovim, Mekonei HaKol, V'zoher Chasdei Avot V'imahot, Mevi Gula Livnei V'neihem, L'man Shemo B'Yahava, L'Chozer Moshe Magen, Baruch Ata Adonai, Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah, Ata Yibor L'Olam Adonai, Mechei Koin Ata, Rav Nehushia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chayim B'Chesed, Mechayei HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim, Somich Noflim B'Ofei Holim, U'Matir Asurim, U'Mekayim Emunato L'Shenei Afar, Micha Mocha Ba'al Gevurot, U'Amida Melach, Melech Memit Mechayeh, U'Matzliach Yeshua, V'Ne'eman Natan HaChayot HaKol, Baruch Ata Adonai, Mechayei HaKol, Ata Kadosh Shimcha Kadosh, U'Kdoshim B'chol Yom Yahalu Chasela, Baruch Ata Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
We turn to page 556. We keep our hand where it originally was. And on Hanukkah we say, Al hanisim v'al haporkan v'al hagvurot v'al hatshuvot v'al hamilchamot she'asita lavotenu v'imotenu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. We thank you for the miracles, for the redemption, for the mighty deeds and saving acts brought about by you, and for the wars which you waged for our ancestors in the day of old at this season. And we continue back on page 170.
What's on 170?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, no, I thought maybe I got confused. Okay,
The Kiddusha.
okay, wait. Okay, I have down, Rabbi, that you have a poem you're going to read.
Oh. Okay. Please be seated.
And then we're going to have silent meditation on 180.
This is not a poem. It's a short story that I would like to share with all of you tonight. Once upon a time, there was a family with 2 parents and 3 children. And their parents gave each of their children a little bit of money to buy a gift for their bubby for Hanukkah. And the oldest one went out to the garden and remembered how much her bubby loved flowers and to see things growing. And it was winter, and so she couldn't see everything that was in the garden blossom. And she went to a store and found a little crystal tree that had crystal green leaves and red roses on it. And she bought that for her bubby, knowing that she would love to see the outdoors during the winter. The young son went off into the woods where he liked to think. And he was trying to think of something that he would get his bubby that she would always keep near her and remember him. And he realized that it was getting a little chilly out there and he didn't have his mittens on and he forgot his hat. And so he decided that he would get a knit scarf for his bubby so that she could always wear it around her neck. And the youngest child had no idea what she was going to get for her bubby, but she knew how much she loved Hanukkah. And so she went to the first store and she brought a big dreidel and went to the second store and got some gelt. And on the way home, she stopped and got some hot latkes. And as she was walking home, she came upon a group of children that were trying to play with the dreidel, but they didn't have a dreidel that had the right edges to it. It was all, wouldn't spin. And she took the dreidel out of the gift that she had for her bubby and said, please, this is more important for you to be able to play dreidel. and she also left with them her guilt. And as she walked on, she saw a family, and she could tell that they were outside and they were hungry and they were cold. And so she took out the hot latkes and gave them to them. And she said, I think you guys need these more than my bubby did. And she came home, and as I gathered around the Chanukah that night, Bubby was so happy with the beautiful rose blossom, with a scarf to keep her warm. And when the youngest child came with an empty basket and told her story of how she had bought all these things for her bubby, but she found other people that she thought needed them more, her bubby said, that's the best gift of all, that you thought about me and that you were able to give the things that you thought about away to other people who really needed them. On Hanukkah, one of the things that we did when the kids were younger is that we always made a donation to a place that they chose, and that they continue to get donations to their special places for birthdays and for Hanukkah. And when we take one night and give to someone else, it makes a huge difference. It really does. And we feel so much better. And so I just wanted to share that story because I love what the little child did and how she thought about the gift and how she was able to give it away to people who really needed it. And that's what we do during this time of Hanukkah. We light the candles not only for us, but for other people who need light. And this week has been a somewhat dark one. And so many people showed up at the Hanukkah lightings because they also needed the light. And we brought it. And we will continue to bring it tonight. So we take moments of silent meditation.
Oh, say Shalom Birama, Uya say Shalom Aleinu, Ve'acho Yisrael, V'himru, Himru Amen. Ya say Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'acho Yisrael. 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 Ya say Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'acho Yisrael.
We turn in our service to page 362 for the Seder Kriyat Torah, the service for the reading of Torah. And I invite those who are able to please rise. And we invite the younger members of our congregation tonight to please join us up on the bima. You guys can come.
But who's a man?
follow him.
בשמיים ובארץ, לך אדוני המלאכה, ומנשיא לכל ראש. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עולמי. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. והארננו בתורתך ודבק לבנו במצוותיך. אהבה ויראה את שמך ולא נבוש לעולם ועד ולא נבוש לעולם ועד והארננו בתורתך ודבק לבנו במצוותיך ויחל לבבינו לאהבה ויראה את שמך. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב שבת אחים גם יחד. You stay up here. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים שבת אחים גם יחד. You guys stay up here. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב שבת אחים גם יחד.
Would you guys like to watch Cantor read from the Torah? Please stay up here.
Okay.
So we are still in the Joseph cycle.
Hi, Grayson.
We are on Parsha Miketz, where Pharaoh has these dreams, and all I keep thinking of in my head is Joseph on Broadway and
You have the wrong glasses.
the cows came out of the Nile. So that's the part of this portion. It's found on page 264 in your red Torah commentary. And we invite for the Aliyah anyone who has lit Hanukkah candles this week or has seen Hanukkah candles be lit. Which everyone tonight, you all saw Hanukkah candles be lit, so everyone please, if you're able to rise, please rise.
All right, so Rabbi and I will help you do the blessing.
Yes.
Baruch et Baruch Adonai Barach Leolam Ba'ed. Baruch Adonai Barach Leolam Ba'ed. Baruch Bachar Banu Mikol Venatan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah. Okay? Are you going to help me hold it open? Okay? Vayaki Mikeh Shanatayim Yamim Ufaro Choleim Vine Omed Al Hayor Vine Min Hayor Olot Sheva Parot Yefot Mareh Uvriot Basar Vatirena Ba'achu Vihine Sheva Parot Achirot Olot Achrehen Min Haor Ra'ot Mareh V'dakot Basar Vatamodna Eitzel haparot al svat hayor. Do the blessing after. Baruch atah Adonai Sher natan lanu v'chayei Thank you. With my helpers. Okay, here we go. Mr. Siegel.
Please be seated.
No, please remain standing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, everyone.
Just kidding. That was a Hanukkah joke.
Sorry, Rabbi. Okay.
We will remain standing and turn to page 371 for the Mishaberach. We think of all those in our community or those who we know who are ill in body, spirit, mind, and soul. And we know that when one part of us is injured, the rest of us is injured. And so we ask for a complete healing for these people who are on our Mishaberach list and for the names that you add. Rabbi Robert Orak, Martha Branween, Jessica Knight, Niles Choper, Myra Taxa, Michael Lynch, Yvette Urado, Barry Bernstein, Sophia Van S., Bernard Shagan, Florence Schreiner, Chun Min Lee, Chantal Jane Bowe, Donald Welsh, Arthur Mont, Jack Widener, Chuck Prezan, Lily Russo, Daryl Turner, James Powell, Stephen Tillman, Jane Hilson Aiello, Ruth Jacobson, Larry Needleman, Myrna Hockman, Mamie Miller, Sue Miller, Jake Shaber, John Schatz, and Rose Schatz. And if there's anyone else who you are thinking of as my eyes meet yours or as my hands point to you, please state the name. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Brian Klatt.
Sandra Goldberg.
Also, Cantor Clissold, Judy Clissold.
Michelle Halpern Crane.
Page 371.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Those in need of healing, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We turn in our prayer books to page 374 as we return the Torah to the Ark. We turn back to our song sheets, and we turn to one of my favorite
Oh, yeah.
Hanukkah songs, Ocho Candelitas, which is in Ladino.
So on the first page, it's on the bottom right-hand corner, and you're going to turn over to the other side of the page. Una canina está aquí, ocho candelas para mí. Una canina está aquí, ocho candelas para mí. Oh, you gotta count. Una candelicas, dos candelicas, tres candelicas, cuatro candelicas, cinco candelicas, seis candelicas, siete candelicas, ocho candelas para mí. Mucha fiesta vou fazer, con alegria e prazer. Mucha fiesta vou fazer, con alegria e prazer. Oh, una candelica, dos candelicas, tres candelicas, cuatro candelicas, cinco candelicas, seis candelicas, siete candelicas, ocho candelas para mí. Los pastelicos vou comer, con almendrillas y la miel. Los pastelicos vou comer, con almendricas y la miel. Oh, it's your last chance, probably, this year. Una candelicas, dos candelicas, tres candelicas, cuatro candelicas, seis candelicas, siete candelicas, ocho candelas para mí.
Thank you, Evan.
And we have another song, because we have to have more songs.
We do.
We had to have more songs. So this has a little clappy part also. So when the clappy part is good, we'll go on with the song. It's not by might, not by power. And then when we get to the part that says ruach, I would love to hear a loud ruach.
With your
Okay?
fist in the air.
Fist in the
Spirit.
air. Yeah, it means spirit and strength. Okay? So, and then you'll see all their hand things. Not by might and not by power, but by spirit alone shall we all live in peace. Could have been better. Not by might and not by power, but by spirit alone shall we all live in peace. Much better. The children dream.
They sing first.
The children sing, la-da-da. I'm ready for a nap. The children dream, and their tears may fall, and we'll hear them call, and another song will rise, and another song will rise, and another song will rise. Okay, clapping. Not by might and not by power, but by spirit alone shall we all live in peace. We'll do that again. Not by might and not by power, but by spirit alone shall we all live in peace. Not by might, not by power. Shalom.
We invite up David Siegel, who has some announcements for us tonight. That was not a question. We invite up David Siegel, who has some announcements for us
It's a
tonight.
declaratory statement.
Yes,
right?
it is.
Before I get into the script, usually for me, when I'm about to carry the Torah, it's the fear of I'll drop it, it's heavy. So I want to thank all the kids who joined me, those dozen. You made that Torah like light, and you made it a happy carry. So thank you for that, okay? Shabbat Shalom. Happy Hanukkah. I'm David Siegel, and I'm part of the MRT board. And I want to welcome the full house here and everybody who's watching on streaming to thank you for joining us tonight, because this is a holiday of light, latkes, and miracles. And that's really bright. You did a great job.
Thanks, David.
And I have a lot of thanks before I read my script. Most of you know I never follow a script. So first, I want to thank the rabbi and the cantor for representing MRT throughout Monmouth County to bring our light and our miracles to a whole bunch of people who may not have known we existed. So thank you both. And it was certainly cold out there, so fur coats were installed. I want to thank everybody who, building on the rabbi's story, who donated time and effort to people at various points in life who needed our help, whether it's at FRA or in Asbury Park, whether it was food or clothes. You may be unsung, but those people know who you are and who MRT is. And as I was taught, you never ask for thanks from somebody because it's the mere fact you did something that is thanks enough. I want to thank the sisterhood. I know they were here last night, making sure that whenever we're done, we're going to be thrilled for what we see and a joyful time. I want to thank, I think there are 4 men right now cooking latkes to crispy perfection. And I was told we had to stay out of the kitchen because they didn't want to get burned. So thank you from me and you to them. There's lots of more thanks in store, but I'll go back to the script so we can eat. There are more than 1,200 homeless people in Monmouth and Ocean counties, and our Tzedakah recipient for December and January is HABCOR, which for nearly 4 decades has provided permanent, affordable housing that helps homeless families, veterans, and individuals with special needs move from crisis to stability. And I think we all know that in the next few months that may become even more important. Importantly, HABCOR provides its residents, 95% of whom remained in permanent housing after 1 year, with needed support services. HABCOR shelters are located in Asbury Park and Red Bank. Happy holidays as well. The MRT office will be closed for a few days from December 29th to January 1st, but we're still here. If you need immediate assistance, just email Jordana and she'll pick up. If you're celebrating a special occasion or observing a loved one's yahrzeit, we hope you consider a sponsor an oneg to honor the occasion. And again, contact the main office, Jordana and others, for more information. If you would, please consider, especially now with the holidays, the Sisterhood store for all your Judaica needs. And I know they keep that store well stocked with things, both new and old. We're very pleased to offer high-quality live streaming to those who cannot attend services in person. We stream all Shabbat, holiday, and life cycle services. If you've been enjoying our live stream, please consider joining our MRT, making a donation through our website at www.monmouthreformtemple.org. And with that, soon we all can go and have some latkes, and maybe you have the memories of them playing poker with your grandma for pennies. I don't know if they still do that, but whatever. Take care.
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
So you learned poker from your grandma, huh?
Yep. She always won.
She didn't let you win?
Why
She
would
didn't let
she?
you win?
She was a tough one.
Okay, good. She taught you the rules.
We turn back in our prayer books to page 586, and we rise, if you're able, for Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'teinu l'alil se'er breshit, shebuna tishamayim v'yosei haaretz, u'moshav yekaro b'shamayim mimah, u'shchinatu zo v'govhei meromim, hu Eloheinu eino, v'anachnu korim Ushemo, Ushemo, Ushemo Echad.
Please be seated. This is a poem not found in your prayer books, Letters Spoken in Wind by Rachel Galvin. Today we walk the inlet Nibel Nor, remembering how to tread on frozen snow. We ate cold slowberries that tasted of wind. A white pucker spat their sour pits in snow. Along the horizon, a line of windmills dissolved into white fields. Your voice on the phone, a gesunde Hafenkettel. You blessed my head. 6 months now since I have seen you. There are traces of you here and there, your curls still dark and long, your woven dove. The room you stayed in sent your syllables. I am swimming below the tide mark. Words shed overcoats, come to me undressed. Slender-limbed, they have no letters yet. It is the festival of lights, but I have no candles. I light one for each night and pray on a row of 9 lighthouses, each one a memory of your soul. We remember in the period of Shloshim, Trudy Goldsmith, and those whose yahrzeit fell at the season in years past, Lena Attias, Raymond Becker, Frank Boujou, Mortimer Brandwein, Harry Feld, Martin Gale, George Glasser, Bobby Goldstein, Molly Gurovitz, Barbara Johnson, Sylvia Katz, Richard Klein, David Lane, David Lewis, Nettie Morse, Clara Newman, Ida Reisner, Belle Halpern Schmetzel, Pearl Seitz, Lois Baker Smith, Herbert Tansman, Beth Tansman, Ann Weissman, Seymour Van Wee Moakley. If there's anyone else who you wish to remember now, please raise your hand and state their name aloud. We rise as one community, and we recite the ancient words of the Mourner's Kaddish on page 598. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divrach kirtei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'vyomechon, v'chaye dekol Beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei kedusha b'richu. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Da'amiran v'yama v'imru amen. Yehi shlam Rabbah min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom v'mromal, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen.
Oseh shalom v'mromal, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen.
Please be seated for our closing song.
Our closing song is Ma'ut Sur, which you can find on your song sheet, but I think that we're short a few. So if you need to follow in your prayer book, it is on page 669. Ma'ut Sur Yeshuati, Lekana El Shabeya, Tikon Beit Tefilati, B'sham Toda Nizaveya, Li'etach min Maria, Mitzor Hamad Beya, Azegmor B'shir Mizmor, Chanukah Mizbeya, Rabbi, I had a little thought about lighting the menorah next year.
Please.
I looked around the congregation, and I noticed the tallest person here is Shmulik. Okay? So, and you can all test me out later on. So, Shmulik, if you want, next year, Temple would love, you wouldn't even need a long lighter to light the Chanukah. So just keep that in mind. Okay.
Brian was a little nervous.
Brian is very tall, and and there are other tall people here, but I think you win the prize.
So we are going to make motzi together, and then I invite everyone to run inside and get some food in your bellies, nice and warm. Wait, we're going to make motzi first.
Wait, Anna, don't worry. Yeah.
We're going to walk slowly into the other room.
Okay, the rabbi was excited. She meant it metaphorically. Here we go. Oh,
We
and
thank the St. Lifers for bringing us this lovely challah from Lakewood.
beautiful. Wow, it's like a crown challah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
I just want to say that each and every one of us is created B'Tselem Elohim, which means we all have our own special talents and lights. And when we come together like this, we bring our lights together and we glow brighter. So let's live that way each and every day as a lamp to all the nations. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
If you ever need another poem.
Oh,
Person goes from dark to light.
I love that one. I was reading one first today that was that for mother. It was pretty grim. I'm like, oh my God.
Thank you.
Would you take this inside?
Kids with you.